All right. All right. Hello. All right. Hello. Is it on? All right. So look, is my mic on? Is my mic on? Hello. I'm doing something real quick. All right. Hopefully his mic. The mic should be working. It should be working. Why did I just slide the camera like that? Is the mic working? Yo. Is the mic working? Okay. Yeah. It's on. It's on. It's on. All right. So look, I'm finna watch Scary Comp. Not Scary Comp. I'm finna watch 19 scary events caught on tape by uh Chills. But yeah, I'm about to let me just get into let me just get into it. Usually I cut because I'm used to like recording YouTube videos. All right,
We live in relative safety from
is it on? Hold on, wait. I don't know why my cam so small. I'm gonna get that fixed next stream. But all right, I'm gonna just get this. All right, it's on. I guess. I guess. All right, let's. I just scroll. All right, let's
day
get
to
into this
day.
video.
But as these videos show, traumatic events can happen at any day, any time. None of us are truly ever completely safe, and these videos could have easily happened to anyone, even you.
I gotta make. I have to make sure that everything's going perfectly. So this is my first kind of stream.
Chills.
Number 19, self-defense. When James hears screaming and glass shattering in the hallway
Yo, he
outside of
got.
his
Why does he have
apartment,
a
he
gun on
knows
him,
that there
bro?
is going to be some serious trouble ahead. He snaps into survival mode and grabs his gun and also sets up a camera to record his door. He opens the door and peeks outside, ready to kill if necessary.
Kill. Is somebody about breaking his house? Yo, is somebody breaking in his house?
Do not let him in.
James has been spotted and now has moments to react. You'll never believe the struggle that happens next. Imagine minding your own business in your apartment and suddenly having to deal with this encounter.
Yo. I gotta set something up.
Hey, you stop playing! I gotta get my... Calm down!
Yo, they breaking down his whole door. Yo, is he shooting him?
That was
Bro,
Twain
come
Thomas
on.
kicking through a
Yo,
door
is
and then
that
hacking down
an
the rest of
intruder?
it with a machete.
And
3 shots put him
is his
down
door made
before
out
he
of
can
wood?
slice
His
the couple
phone?
in their
How
own
his door break down that
apartment. Make
easily?
no mistake about it. This man was intent on going on a killing spree. After the action happens, the two have this short exchange.
How you kill me? What? You were gonna kill me? Yeah, you're right.
Yo, is he? Yo, I don't know if I
Well,
can.
then I did the right thing.
I might get a
But
strike after
neither
this.
man was killed that day. Twain survived and was sentenced to 5 years in prison with
Imagine
10
breaking
years
his. Look
parole
at him.
upon
He's shocked.
release. He was
Imagine
blacked out
breaking
at
in
the time
somebody's
and
house
says he had no
and getting
idea what he
shot.
was doing until after he had been shot. Number 18, ghost bully. A lot of children have had the misfortune
Ghost
of being
bully.
singled out and picked on by their own personal bully. But there's one child in Spanish Town, Jamaica, who has had the worst luck of all. He says that
Bro,
they are being bullied by an evil spirit,
I know it's
and his
not funny.
parents
I
and local
know it's
town
not
all
funny, but
believe
like,
him. Plus,
if
there's
you're a
video
ghost
evidence
bullying,
for
just get that.
proof.
Get
His
like
face has
somebody
been
that
blurred out to
looks
protect
out.
his dark secret. One video shows him sitting in a chair with his family. After being asked a few questions, the ghost decides to take control of the situation.
Yo,
Although he could have been pushing off the ground with his feet, you can't see the floor in
bro,
this
what is he
video,
doing
so
to
it's
that
hard to
ghost?
tell. One thing is for sure though,
Ain't no
look
way that
closely
ghost
and you can
bullying
see
you
the
that bad.
boy's hand right arm fly straight up in the air. It's definitely as if he's being grabbed by the wrist and jerked straight back. If he is faking it, then he is a very good
Yeah,
actor.
that is good
Okay, take a
acting,
look at
bro.
the
He's doing
second
that fake.
video and tell me what you think. He is just standing against a wall in his neighborhood when all of a sudden,
I mean, I don't think you can fake yourself humanly, graphically possible. I don't think you can do that. I don't think you can fake that.
You can clearly see his whole body in this video as the left leg suddenly shoots up, almost as if someone is pulling him by the foot. Again, if this is fake, then he is a great actor with even better balance. It looks like he really is about to fall flat on his face until his mother rushes in to save him. If a ghost really
Yeah, it
happens to be
is.
crossing over into the material realm and grabbing a hold of his shoe here, no one knows exactly why. Still, the local bishop has no doubt that this relentless ghost bully is real. Number 17, the webcam ghost. Two sisters are playing in their room when they decide to record themselves singing a Disney musical for fun. Midway through their
I
amateur
got one viewer.
performance, it becomes apparent that
Oh,
the
that's
two
me.
girls are not so alone after all.
Yo, I thought I had one viewer.
Too late to go back to sleep.
Yo,
It's time to trust my instincts. Close my eyes and leave.
The younger sister
dude, that
simply
kind of.
stares at the pitch
Yo,
black doorway in shock, while the other
why is there a live link video right there? Why is there a live link logo right there? Am I about to watch a live link video? If that is the case, I'm about to end this stream right now. Cause whoever made this is a savage, bro. Like, why is there a live link right there? But anyway, let's continue. Let's continue.
continues singing, then whatever is with them decides to do this.
I think I'll.
Yo,
The
yeah, I'm
video
about to
ends
move
with
out
the
the house
girls
that
running
day.
away, screaming for their father to come help. Looking at the video a second time, it does seem as though the door definitely opens on its own. If this is real, then something must have taken
Yo,
a
that's
few steps
crazy.
into their room before swinging the water bottle off of their desk drawer. Perhaps a grumpy ghost had gotten tired of their singing, or maybe this was all just a prank. If so, it's a pretty good one. Number
That's
16, The
crazy.
Prowler. This video seems to be split evenly between believers and skeptics. A kid is making a video for his school project when the camera apparently catches something glaring at him through the window. It's quick, so pay
Yo,
close attention if you missed it.
I seen
The
that.
environment we chose
Ain't no way the
was
dog did not
the
see that.
taiga boreal forest, which is located in
That's my
Russia,
worst fear.
northern
Somebody looking
Canada,
through my window.
and
Bro, it like yo,
When the dog jumps up to get a tennis ball,
yo,
it
that
pushes
is
the blinds away and you can
creepy.
just
That might
barely
be
make out half of an ape-like face looking into the window. If you
that
still
gotta be
can't
fake.
see
That
it,
gotta
then
be
other YouTubers have slowed the video down and taken a screenshot. As you can see, something is clearly looking in on them. If this was
fake.
just a
Bro, that
reflection,
gotta
then
be
it should look like the back of a student's head, but it is clearly someone's face. It looks like
that
it
gotta
could
be
be some
fake.
sort of
That gotta be
humanoid.
fake.
Another possible explanation would be some sort of fake dummy or statue they placed outside of the window. Other people point out that the dog does not look frightened by the face at all,
That's what
but
I'm
then
saying.
again,
Like,
the dog might have been too focused on getting the ball to notice
oh,
anything
there's a
else.
ball in the
Also, if
window.
this video was fake, then the dog would have to be taught to jump up on the back of the couch just at the right time,
I
which would be
mean,
kind of hard to
at the
do.
same
Plus, you
time, it
don't
could be
hear or
faking. It
see
could
any
be real
commandments
though.
given towards the dog. Overall, this video has a very natural feel. Number 15,
Yeah,
The
it could
Ghost
be fake and
Experiment.
real.
A YouTuber named Michael D. McGee has been
Fake and
conducting paranormal experiments for years. Apparently, Michael summons a spirit who is willing to move things on his command. To prove
That's
this,
kind of
Michael
kind
takes
of
a
have
metal
powers
fruit
because of that.
bowl full of apples and shows it to the
Summon stuff
camera.
that
He
move.
says that whenever he concentrates and asks the ghost to move it for him, it does. After showing that there is no one
This is
else
like
in
a
the
CGI
room and
video,
no
like a
strings on
fake
the
video.
floor or attached to the bowl, he places the fruit bowl down, making sure to keep himself in the frame the whole time. This supposedly is what he is able to get a ghost to do.
If there's
Yo, that look fake, bro. Like the lighting, the look is probably a
what I'll say.
string.
Again, I
I
just
thought this
wanted
was
to
real.
stress that Michael insists that this is not telepathy, but rather an actual spirit who he is able to communicate with and give commands to. He has since been able to
Ain't
replicate
no
this
way that ghost
experiment
was
with
sent to
other
go help
objects.
move
What
stuff.
separates this video from others is that there are clearly no strings attached. If this is fake, it's unclear as to how he is making these objects move. Number 14,
The editing.
Devoured by Bugs. Imagine letting a
Sorry about
giant
bugs.
green insect sit on your finger and eat your flesh raw. That's
Ew.
exactly what a YouTuber
Bro, what
named
is
Glenn
wrong with
Larson
him?
did in a video with a simple description that reads, redneck wart removal.
Bro, you
Apparently,
could
these
get
long-legged grasshoppers, known as katydids,
you can
have
get
no
an
problem being
infection for
handled as
that.
long as they have a chance to eat your skin. In this instance, you can see the katydid work its mandibles deep into Glenn's flesh as it steadily chews off a thick, meaty wart. It probably would have eaten all the way to the ward's core if Glenn had let it go on long enough. Fortunately, he puts the thing down before it has a chance to draw blood. Number 13, the Winged Attacker.
But
A
otherwise,
group of
that
musician friends are jamming out in the woods in Oregon when a
because the way
tiny creature suddenly attacks one of them in broad daylight.
yo, you can get rabies because if a bat bites you. You can get rabies.
The bat
You gotta
hits
go to the
Derek on his
hospital.
shoulder with a dull thud, and all of the instruments stop. Everyone watches in disbelief as the tiny creature climbs up his body, and Derek can even feel its cold snout as it plants its tiny sharp teeth into his neck, just inches away from the jugular vein.
Yo, that's crazy.
And then it just bit me.
It latched onto his shoulder, then crawled up his neck.
He throws the bat off and watches it fly into a tree, where it continues silently watching them from afar. They are freaked out
You
at this
gotta kill the
point,
bat at that
but they
point.
think that it was just a freak occurrence and decide to play some more music.
No, you can get
After the
rabies
bat
and
makes
die.
2 more swipes at the man, however, his friend has had enough and shoots it with a BB gun. The group takes the
Yo.
bat corpse back to the local health department and has it tested. Sure enough, Derek had been bitten by a rabid bat. He had to get rabies shots for
Yeah, I
days
knew it.
afterwards. Number 12, the spooky seat. This video
We
was taken
all
somewhere in
have that
South
rabies.
America, and it shows a man sitting on a table at a security monitoring station. Little does he know that he too is apparently being monitored, and not by a camera. After a while, this is what happens to him. Even the people reviewing the footage can't believe what they are seeing. Not only does a nearby chair move on its own, but it also moves in his general direction. It's almost as if the ghost is pulling up a seat directly across from him. Unbelievably, the man doesn't seem to notice this paranormal activity unfolding before him, at least at first. He is looking at his cell phone when suddenly it happens again. This time he sees
Yo, I got
it,
one
and his
viewer in
reaction
this
seems
chat,
very
bro.
legitimate
I don't
as he
got no
becomes
viewers.
startled and tense. He looks behind him to make sure that the security camera is recording all of this for later evidence. Then he hops off the table and stares at the chair before him. Obviously scared now, he waits for it to move again, but it doesn't, so he goes over to inspect it more closely. This is probably the most convincing part of the video, because he would have seen a fishing line if it was a fake prank. Instead, he picks the chair up, puts it back in its place, and then puts a stand in front of it and gets out of there fast. I'm not saying that this video is absolutely 100% real, but it is certainly a possibility. Number
It could
11,
be fake. It could
the
be
pub
real.
ghost.
The
A
pub
woman is
ghost.
cleaning an English pub after hours one night as a ghost makes a mess of everything behind her. She is mopping the floor when suddenly a sign starts to dance back and forth before returning back to normal. She returns and the sign stops
Yo, that is
moving, but as soon as she's gone
sign is
again,
dancing.
this happens.
Fuck off.
It just folded itself.
No way.
When the cleaning lady returns, she notices that the sign has fallen. She appears to be giving her coworker a hard time. You can't see what they're saying, but you can tell she thinks that he knocked it over and is now telling him to cut it out. He insists that he didn't do anything and steps over for a closer look. As he is peeking around the corner, the mop falls over. He is terrified now and quickly runs away, presumably out of the building and into the
He
night.
ran quick.
Number 10, dinner time. With 2 Barbie dolls in her
Dinner time.
hands, this little girl is as happy as can be. Her family is recording what should be a loving memory for them to watch over and over again with glee. Instead, if any of them ever watch this video again, it will be in sheer horror. The girl is in the middle of an improvised skit when her father calls something out to her. I
If I
think
had
he is
to
telling her to
answer
come eat dinner or something like that. Based on what happens next, it looks like the girl wasn't the only one who was listening.
Sara, ven comer.
What?
As soon as the girl
where
says
is it?
something to the effect of "not right now," the Barbie snaps her head back and gives her a glare. Maybe the doll doesn't
Wait,
appreciate
did I
the
miss something?
disrespect towards her father, or maybe it's done being played with for right now. Either way, the girl throws both dolls into
Yo.
the air and runs away. Of course, this could be a
The
fake
shadow
video,
right
but
there.
I'm not sure how you would make the doll's head turn like that. For one thing, the girl's hand isn't anywhere near the doll's head, and for
Could be
another,
editing.
you can see by looking at the doll's hair that no string has been
I
tied
don't know.
around
It
its
could be
head.
editing,
Most
but
people in the
it's really
comments of
though.
this video think that it's real. Number 9, fatal malfunction. This terrifying footage was filmed
I
in
gotta
an
do something real
elevator in
quick.
Chile. Jose Acevedo gets on the lift and presses the button. Little does he know that this will be the ride that changes his life forever. As soon as the button is pressed, The doors violently snap shut and the elevator lurches upwards. Jose knows that something is majorly wrong and immediately presses the emergency stop button. Instead of stopping, however, the elevator climbs even faster. There's literally nothing for the man to do except repeatedly push the button while panicking as the elevator races up 31 floors in less than 15
Alright,
seconds.
back now. Here we
Finally,
go.
he begins to swat at every button, adrenaline taking over as he desperately hopes that just one button will work and bring an end to this terrible ride. He is absolutely helpless and appears to be too scared to even scream. Unfortunately for him, the only thing stopping this elevator is the roof itself. The elevator slams into the top of the building at full speed, and inside, Jose's broken body slams against the crumpled walls. He survives somehow, but now he has severe head and leg injuries. Also, the
Yo.
damage to his spine means he is sadly unlikely to ever walk again.
Yo,
Number
that is
7, the
crazy.
boss. If you've ever
I'm
had
gonna
a
be mad. I
sadistic
stood up.
boss, then you'll
Not gonna
know
lie, I'll
how
be
bad they
mad.
can make you feel. Here, a manager walks up and throws some papers onto an employee's desk. She sits and thinks for a moment, then she gets up. It looks like she is going to the window for some fresh air. But the next thing you know, she has opened it up and flings herself to the pavement below. There is no
What?
sound in this video, so we'll never know what was said, or even if they were just actors. Despite receiving thousands of hits,
Yo.
this footage has never been verified as real. Number 6, the
That's
Paulding
creepy.
Light. A group of
That
people
guy's
in
been
Michigan are
possessed
having a
or something.
casual conversation outside when something unexplainable suddenly interrupts them. The cameraman immediately zooms in on the strange intrusion. This is the Paulding Light, an intensely burning white-hot shimmer that has no
Is there a
explainable
fire or is
source.
that a
As the
UFO?
people in this video are talking about what it could be, 2 more lights suddenly appear. The lights fade in and out as they move rapidly across the skyline. Sometimes it's just the red lights, and sometimes the single white light grows extremely large. The objects are moving extremely fast and even seem to be traveling towards them. Still, the group thinks that they are far enough away to be safe, and plus, they are right by their cars in case things get too crazy, so they keep filming. One person in the group is sure that they are watching the headlights of a car, but no
I
one
mean,
else buys
the
this
light.
explanation because of the erratic way the lights are moving. Now, I'm not saying that it definitely is or isn't a car, but the point is nobody knows for sure what the Paulding
We
light
got two
is
viewers.
or how it came to be. With that
Yo,
said,
what's
there
up?
are
It's
some local
that one viewer.
legends. Some say it's the lantern
Watching
of a
yeah.
passed away railroad
Yo,
worker
yo.
who was crushed on the tracks, while others say it's the Grim Reaper himself. I'm
Grim
curious
Reaper
to
is
read what
crazy.
you think it is after seeing this video. Number 4, Dark Skies. This video was recently taken in Malaysia on a cell phone. Whereas UFO footage is
Yo,
blurry and far away, there's no
they're
mistaking
like
what this
CGI
object
low
is
key.
supposed to be in this
Yeah.
video.
It is a big UFO. That's real.
The UFO passes over a house and then takes off in the distance. A short while later, this other
They
footage
look
was
like
taken.
CGI though. I'm not even gonna lie. They're like CGI. They don't look
The
real for
UFO
real.
turns sideways
That
and
was
appears
real.
to
We
be
would have heard
observing them
about it.
through a bright white light in the
It's been more
center.
popular.
It regards them for a moment longer and then the video ends. Overall, it's hard to say if this is a fake video or genuine UFO activity. Most of the comments in the video tend to favor that this really happened. Number 3,
Could be real, could be fake.
Roadkill. This video starts off with 2
Roadkill.
friends in a car. The passenger is trying to tell the driver how to get to a location where he found a creature
Dang,
that's
my one
beyond
viewer left.
explanation. He tells them to make a left and they head down an old service road that's normally
Not a good
reserved for
enough
heavy
streamer, y'all.
equipment. That's when they
My
see
one
it.
viewer
A
left.
carcass laying sideways in a puddle of mud. The creature
What
is
is
bloated
that?
and pink with tufts of coarse black hair that looks almost like quills. You can see 2
That is
giant
not
front
real,
legs and
bro.
then 2 more sets of smaller deformed looking legs, meaning it has 6 legs total and a
Ew.
long tail that is almost as thick as its
They're like a
body. It
pig.
doesn't look like anything they've ever seen before. They touch it without gloves, and you can see that its blood has mixed in with the water. Many people have
I would
pointed
say
out
that
that this thing could have had some strange
the
disease,
scientists.
and that handling it with bare hands was probably a bad move. But as they're
Yeah, it could
touching
have
it,
like
they make another shocking
diseases.
discovery. The creature appears to have a stamp of inspection on its side, almost as if it was raised for meat. Judging from the
Bro,
plastic wrapped around its head,
got
it
branded.
probably fell off of a truck, which could mean that the
Bro, what
strange
type of
species
animal
is a
is that?
genetically modified organism that is being transported in mass quantities. Either that or these 2 friends somehow managed to create a very realistic looking prop.
They're
Fake
like
or
a
not, this is
prop.
definitely a very creepy
That
video
could be a
that
prop.
could
I
very
never
well
heard
be
that.
footage of something that the public was never supposed to see. Number 2, saving the school. This
event is
video was
cool.
taken on the Seattle Pacific University campus in Seattle, Washington. In 2014, a man went off his medications and shot up a college in Seattle after
Yo,
taking the life of a 19-year-old freshman and
rest
wounding
in
two
peace.
others with a 12-gauge shotgun. The psycho went into one of the dorm halls to cause more chaos.
I don't
Fortunately,
know why
he
people
wasn't
shoot
able
up
to get
schools.
past the
Like, that's not
doorway
even
thanks
cool,
to
bro.
the
That's just
school
so
safety
weird.
monitor, John Mays. The brave student came charging around the corner barefoot with only an adrenaline rush and a can of pepper spray. John sees his chance to attack while the gunman is reloading his
Yo,
shotgun.
imagine
He
if you
rushes
would
around
never
and unloads
saved
the
him.
pepper spray straight into the
Kevin would have
shooter's
knocked
eyes.
him
Then
out.
he takes him to the
Took his
ground and
gun.
disarms him. John quickly runs away and puts
Just
the gun
imagine,
away. Then
bro.
he dives on the man and refuses to let go. What you can
At first,
barely
I thought he
see
had a
is the
gun himself.
gigantic hunting
Just
knife
pepper
that the
spray.
shooter was trying to pull out. If John hadn't jumped on him a second time, the man might have gone on a stabbing spree. He was sentenced to 112 years for his
No,
crimes. Before we
hold
get
up.
to
Go
number
back. Go
one,
back. Nah, go
he
back.
was sentenced to
Bro, look at him, bro. Like, look at his hairline. His hairline's cooked. But anyways, let's keep going.
112 years for his crimes. Before we get to number one, if you've ever been curious as to what I look like in real life, then
Bro,
follow
we've
me on
been.
Instagram at me and
Bro, come
videos.
on.
Video. What you are watching
Oh,
is
I
the last
seen
moments of a
this.
scared man's life. The video
It's
begins in a
fake.
hurry with a man on the verge of
I
having a
seen it.
panic attack in his room. When he finally manages to stop shaking long enough to film, this is the
Yo, why
first
don't you
thing
just
he
run out your
sees.
room or the house? Just run out the house. If they're coming out the ceiling, just jump out the window or run out the house. He has a survival instincts of a big being, bro.
Arms are literally reaching for him through the ceiling.
That's
Each
when you
hand
jump out
comes
the
at him from a
window.
different angle, and they all look
I
like they are doing
mean, they're
something
coming out the
different.
door.
If this is CGI, it's very convincing. Smaller arms are reaching up from under the doorway now, as fresh ones extend from the wall.
If you
Suddenly,
don't
an eye
knock them
opens in
hands
the
out,
wall and stares at him once. He
yo,
gasps and starts to cry.
this whole room is coming into our house.
When he refocuses the camera, he
Yo,
sees some sort of tree object with him in his room. This is apparently the
I'm looking
last
around
thing
my
he
own room,
sees.
hoping
Thanks for checking
hands
out
don't come
this
out the
video.
ceiling.
Be sure to subscribe because I upload a new scary video every Thursday. Or if you're
All right, that was 19 scary events caught on tape. Yo, I might post this on my YouTube channel. I might just edit this and post on my YouTube channel. Hold on, me. All right. But yeah, that was Chill's video. If y'all like that, I'm not doing a YouTube video. But yeah, that was this. I might end off the stream here because this is like a short 22-minute stream. I don't really know what else. I didn't plan. All I planned was just to react to a video. This is my first stream. I don't know. I don't really know what to say because I'm used to like YouTube editing. That's my first like ever like posted stream, but I have other streams that I might release. I got one stream that I did on mobile in December, on December 1st. I might upload that. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream off here. I don't even got no viewers. So I can't even say W's in the chat, W stream. As a matter of fact, actually. Yo, but yeah, W's in the chat though. This is W stream. W first ever published stream. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Zax out.